The Banu merchantman is about to get the biggest price jump from concept to flight ready for any ship in Star Citizen. Let me explain why. Here we have the Banu merchantman, the Kraken privateer, and the 890 jump ships you all know. $2,000 plus, right, for the Kraken. 890 jump was $600, now $900. Banu merchantman, $300, now $500. All very pricey ships and can carry a lot of stuff, right? But let me see what the cargo capacity looks like. Look at that. Does that look right to you? 768 cargo units for the Kraken privateer. Not bad. Not bad at all. 890 jump, 460. That thing carries a lot of cargo. But nothing compared to what the Banu merchantman can do with 2,880 units of cargo. How much will this ship cost when it goes flight ready? I'm going to speculate over $1,000. Let me tell you how I got there. Here we have some concept art. I mean, this looks like it's already not drawn on a tablet, but there's just gold all over the place. It just leaks opulence, wealth, conference room, gold-laden walls, floors, soft yellow lighting, Geon tech glowing all over the place. Are you telling me this is $500 worth of ship? Let's meet the guys responsible for making, or some of the guys who did some of this.
My name's John Crew.
And here we have John Crew, vehicle director. We have Ben Curtis, vehicle art director. And the guy everyone wants to hang with, Paul Jones, who put all this together with their teams. And a lot of credit to them. More shots of the interior there. There's a cafeteria. Look at that. Gold on the floors. The engineering section. Big swooping staircases. It is huge. Gold on the walls in the engineering section itself. And let's not forget how absolutely massive the cargo area is. Now, there's actually a mini game in here with you moving that crane around to play Tetris with the cargo containers. It is that big. Multi-axis cargo transport, they call it. But you know you'll be playing Tetris and dropping those cargo containers on your friends, right? You have a Cyclone, just for size comparison. Look at that little tiny guy at the top right looking down. This thing is a flying space station. Well, it is in lore supposed to be a generational ship, so it's got to be big. But this is way beyond what I thought we would be getting in a Banu merchantman. Take a look at the size of this bridge. Now, that's where the co-pilot and navigator sit. The pilot needs to walk 5 miles to get to his chair up there. That's where the captain sits, all the way at the top over there. There's another angle over here. See him there? Bottom right? That is that chair. Look, he's sitting on a throne, looking down at everyone. It is enormous. This is possibly one of the larger bridges, civilian bridges, in the game itself. More beautiful artwork of the corridors. It's all very organic, alien-looking, like round, smooth lines filling everything. No doubt the floors there. Gold, again, like the rest of the ship. Here's an image of the entrance from the bottom. Now, there's squares over there, the holograms. You'll be able to put up holograms of items you are selling in your marketplace. This ship is going to be a money maker. Not only is it going to be expensive to buy, but you'll make your money back on that too. Here with some more people is walking up into the very welcoming and welcoming area of the ship, I guess. Another shot of the sanctuary, I believe, where the captain and a couple of crewmates can sit and relax. Beautifully designed, very smooth, and for comparison size to the original, look what they did. Now, the Defender was the ship they needed to fit in there, and the Defender itself is rather chunky in its landed state. So that to increase the size of the entire ship to accommodate that. But not only can you fit the Defender in a very spacious hangar itself. Look at the way this hangar opens up. I love it. Beautiful. What else can you fit in there? Well, French girl from Reddit, who is possibly not French or a girl because, hey, it's Reddit, made a diagram here which shows you can possibly fit the Nomad in there, the Hurricane, the Avenger. You could fit most of these small ships in there in a hangar that size, making the Banu merchantman extremely versatile for almost anything you want to do if you can carry one of your fighters in there, even besides the Defender. And take a look at the size 8 cannons. Most likely tachyon. These things are going to hit hard and fast. There's also a manned turret. Look at the way the back part spins there, kind of cranking it open. Manned turret on the top also. And point defense either side of the bridge, and 2 more at the bottom, and 2 more remote turrets at the bottom of the ship. This thing way outguns the 890 jump by far. It is pointing in every direction. This thing can defend itself without an issue. So how can this be less than $900? I ask you. And the answer is it won't. This is going to get a massive price jump. Early concept art of the long-hanging piece at the bottom there, crushing a mountain. But it turns out that's a fuel scoop. But Chris Roberts actually wanted that fuel scoop to have some function, so it's also a staircase now. Here we have what that's going to look like. You enter the ship from that. But also in flight mode, your wang-looking thing comes down and, I guess, scoops fuel, which is a nice use for it as opposed to smashing mountains. Here we have a diagram showing you what happens with your cargo. The front end comes down, so you have to load your cargo containers onto the front part of the cargo area, which then will come down, not the entire thing, just that small piece, and some artwork of the outside. Again, gold everywhere. It is insane. But how will this thing fit on a landing pad, you ask? Well, we'll see in a second. Here we have an interior shot. Again, massive. There are 2 layers, 2 levels to your marketplace. There's guest rooms. There's a conference room above that. You have a captain's sanctuary above that. There's a mess hall, the bridge, the turret access. Is it possible that this is just too much ship? Because that's the feeling I'm getting from it. It's overwhelming to look at. I've never said this, but this is possibly too much ship, if that is possible in Star Citizen. I never thought I would say that, but here we are. So with that, let's wrap it up. What are your thoughts? $1,000 plus? Let me know. Your comments below, always appreciated. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And if the wings fold up like that, you got to leave a comment below. I'll catch you in the next one.